Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we're reacting to an artist known as mentalEscape with the album Upgrade. Now if you like what you hear, the links are down below in the description, so do go and check them out. Let's go. Let's start with our first song. It's called Pasha's Night Out. Okay. Nice oboe sound. Calming, enjoyable. So a bit of background about this project as we're getting into it. This is going to be a few sort of dance tracks together, say a few, a collection. It's an album that took a year to make, with roots scattered across the world, so we should hear lots of different styles and inspirations. Starting with Pasha's Night Out, welcoming a Balkan melody, melodies that remind of Mirza's childhood, Mirza being the artist behind this. It's very catchy. Blending of styles is awesome. Think, guys, let me know. Move my logo here. There we go. Okay. Oh, that. That bass in the background, just casually being super cool. Enjoyable this is, yeah, very enjoyable. Ah, that little pause. That percussion just keeps it going, doesn't it? Good. I feel like I need a little bit of an extra element here. If we're going all dance and no human element, I think it needs a little bit extra to keep going. You can hear the riser going though. So this artist goes all the way back to starting in the early days of MySpace from 2003 all the way up to now, 20 plus years of recording, making stuff. I mean, that sounded really good, didn't it? That was great. This is cool. This is Keep Going. 90s alternative dance, weight and flair, more notably. Sounds like those times, doesn't it? Ah, vocal chops are good. Adds a bit of a human element that was maybe missing in the first track. It's so good. Okay, I'm getting in the zone now. I'm getting in the zone. I'm feeling this. Man, all the little chops, the little pop type stuff. Loving it. So much energy in this, man. So good, so good. Also, just the length you need, really, isn't it? Before we go into the next thing, which is Zeros and Ones, which is kind of like a freestyle extended mix, apparently, from a simpler era, recreating those days of pirate radio, some smaller state, the corner of nowhere. This links well to the previous song, I think. But look, it's keeping the energy going here. Okay. We've got the wobs. The dub and bass style. Cool. Sudden noise. Where are we going? Where are we going? Quick. Loving like the panning going on here. I'm hearing it. So percussive in its sound. I know it's like a little like ding ding ding, but okay. Not where I thought this was going. I'm appreciating the break though. Jesus, okay, you don't shock me with that noise, man. We're back to it. This feels like mostly all build Like, where's the drop? Where's the drop? It's like that Lonely Island song that just keeps going, like, and it never gets to a drop. So many little things here going on the mix. I'm loving it. It's all ear candy. So much care and attention. So good, so good, so good. Oof. Oof, oof. Oh no, this is zeros and ones. I had them mixed up, I'm sorry. This is zeros and ones. Interesting. We were listening to the Salton Sea then. My bad. Never mind what the songs are though. Are you having a good time? So 0 and 1s, which I mistaked for earlier. This is it now. Something you'd have in like some small basement rave. I feel it. Loving the vocals here. Oh. When's the beat gonna drop though, Mr. Robot? Okay, clear the room. What's gonna happen? Let's do it. Let's do it. Still feels like we're building though. I'm almost expecting a Skrillex level, but not dubstep, like oh my god, kind of stuff. But not as insane and dubsteppy. Although I do like dubstep. Nothing wrong with dubstep. Gets a lot of hate dubstep. Pretty good stuff. Oh, can you get that? Can you get that beat drop? Is it going to go back into kind of stuff? Which is fine. It's all pretty good. That synth going bum, bum, bum. That's so Prodigy in the best way possible. Not as droppy as I'd liked, but it just, yeah, it went hard. It had breaks at the right times, had different elements going on that kept it interesting. For me, great. I've been having a great time. In fact, my favourite songs have come after the first song. Right, this is Persistence. So let's keep going with this album. That's what persistence is? Persistence. So This has got darker intensity and heavy distortion and pace. Versatility is crucial. Pause through the masses for each track and indeed this album in its entirety. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. A lot of kind of breakbeat kind of stuff going on in this project, isn't there? Okay. But this is definitely harder. This reminds me of Bandazette. Pendulum. Reminds me of Pendulum. I just had to do it very googly. Got a Pendulum vibe to it. Yeah, this is the Pendulum kind of thing. There you go, there's all your TikTok faces. There's your short. Just me pulling faces. I might do that myself. People need to hear this stuff. Yeah, this has been a ride. And a good one. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Whew. Is it ever going to calm down? Hype. For hype, we enter the calming consistency of timeless breaks music, a vibe and groove that envelopes us and rightfully lets responsibility and concern fade away. I mean, that could be said for the majority of the music hits, and it's just letting go. This kind of music, just letting go. It's very strange to be sober for this kind of stuff, I will say. But I mean, you can have a good time. Say pizza to yes. Say drugs to no. Or whatever that meme is. My question for this project, though, is this. How much kazoo will be in the project? If there's no kazoo, marks go down. I'd say about 40% of my overall grade is based on the amount of kazoo that each album has. Fortunately, that means people don't get great grades on my channel, but people need to start doing more kazoo. At this point, I'm commenting less on the music that's going on and just enjoying the vibe, because let's be honest, it's all incredibly well produced. It all sounds incredible. There's so many glitchy things going on. I find I'm going to start saying the same things again and again, but it's flawlessly executed from track 2 onwards, I feel. In terms of like the sort of trans-genre idea that this album is supposed to be giving me, or at least what the artist is saying perhaps is happening. The only like maybe genre spanning thing was track 1, yeah, which did have that the Balkan melody, Passion's Night Out. And then I feel like we've kind of just stayed in the underground rave scene, garage, drum and bass place, which is not a bad thing because I'm having the time of my life listening to this. But for a genre-spanning project, to be a genre-spanning project, I think I'd expect to hear more things. I don't know, like country dance music, Middle Eastern dance music, I don't know, flamenco dance, whatever, just like basically cross-cultural genre-bending stuff, or even just genres by melding things like metal with this kind of music, you know. I mean, I guess I did say you had the pendulum stuff, which does go more into the rocky side of things. And there are different slight variations of feelings between these tracks, do not get me wrong, but they do feel like they're in the same place. They could easily blend together in the same place. Said, this is awesome. And that wasn't a criticism of anything really, just more that if the project is supposed to be a kind of capsule of different inspirations all over different sections, it feels more connected than anything. I mean, the only place it really says there's stylistic roots scattered across world music and big beats to 90s heartbreak and beyond. I'm hearing more of the 90s heartbreak type stuff, but maybe that's because I grew up in the 90s, that's what I heard. This is called Amen Break, and I'm loving this. It's so glitchy in the best way. Loving it. This is exactly what an Amen Break should be. Realize this looks like a vape pen from afar, doesn't it? I gotta stop bringing kazoo in my videos now. Giving the kids bad habits. All these kids out there in the streets smoking their kazoos. This feels interlude-y, doesn't it? It feels like we are transitioning from one thing to another. Yeah, the stage has gone dark and all the people out in the dark costumes are changing the set and the lighting and everything, ready for the next scene. But in its own right as a song, it's a great... Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's get the next bit. You know, feeling hyped for the next bit. This is exactly what an Amen Break should do. neck's gonna hurt by the end of it. Oof. You know what? Energy is just like go, 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 isn't it, on this? Next up we have Old Town. That's creepy. Make her stop looking at me, please. Right now. Not happy about that. Old Town brings back that organic Balkan aura from Pasha's Night Out. Mellow tempo and exotic melodies and voices rising and falling. I won't. I was going to go on to talk about the next track. No. It's nice that we brought back a revisit to this melody because I felt like it was just a one-off. However, if this was more integrated and dripped within the other songs in the project, it would feel that interconnectivity would be woven a bit more. Either you have pockets of lots of different genres, or you interweave across, blend these styles like a pancake mix. I'm enjoying this. It's a nice welcome break from the relentless pursuit of hype. I prefer this Balkan track to track 1. Maybe because its positioning on this project makes sense here as a calming area. But also you do have a human sound coming in every now and then. It just keeps the interest alive in the ears of the listener. Always having a human element in music just reconnects people and grounds them. Lovely. The octave. Playing it slightly higher, it just gives it this whole new kind of punch to it. Energy. Too good. It's too good, this track. Loving it. I think maybe it slightly overstays its welcome. Just ever so slightly. I'm ready for the next thing. Night Drive. An 80s synthwave power and presence that re-amplifies proceedings for another twist of the unexpected. Where did that come from? Yes. Oh, what a beast of a bass. Oh! The punchiness of the bass in this track, it's like someone's hammering down at a kick drum. And it's like, it feels like all the walls around you are just like that. Like you could feel everything. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just having a good time. And then, concluding this journey, is peaceful ambience apparently. A sense of drama softened by string-like warmth and hints of cinematic fragmentation. Odyssey is eerie, yet comforting. Humble yet brilliantly original, and marks a fascinating end to what is genuinely one of the most deserving instrumental albums of the year. Wonder what some of these tracks would be like if somebody was rapping, singing on it. Like, I can just hear like the streets rapping on this one or something, you know. Just someone doing something on it. Like one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Maybe not that. Cinematic drum sound here. Lord of the Rings war style. Okay, harking back to those Falcon themes. is a nice tranquil end to an otherwise very upbeat tempo album, and it's enjoyable to kind of sit here and just breathe it in for a moment. Okay, let's get on with reviewing this project. So let's talk first of all about the flow of the project. I felt, on the whole, the songs seem to intertwine together very well. They connected well. There were even moments of calm within the madness, which I enjoyed. And on the whole, things kind of did weave well together. The Balkan influences I kind of wish were used more throughout the project to give it that continuity. Either that, or if you were going for a project where every song was a different genre within a dance, world, then they would all have to be different. Whereas really, we've got two genres here. Yeah, we've got the 90s breakbeat dance hype prodigy type thing, and then we've got the Balkan influenced dance music. And those two worlds in this project, on the whole, and until maybe the end of the project, were kind of separate and felt like they needed to be more together. So overall, I think I'm going to give the flow of the project an 8.5 out of 10 for the flow, because I felt like the theme, the feeling of the project should have been throughout or within its own separate songs. Had its own its own case study for each song. I usually comment on the lyrics, but I won't. Artwork, I've enjoyed all the artwork, especially all the visuals for each of them. I do think the artwork is very good and very fitting of mentalEscape and the album as a whole. So for me, it's a 10 for the artwork. Production is a 10. The production is incredible all through. It's just mind-blowingly good. Really good production. So well done. For me, on the whole, I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. My only gripe being maybe more thought and consideration going into how genres are blended together or separated, or explored. So other genres could have been explored. Maybe that's me not knowing enough of the small sub-genres within dance. I do know quite a lot, but I'm not super within that world. So to maybe the general listener, it sounds maybe more like two genres than a bunch of genres. That being said, though, overall, I would give this project a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. It's a really enjoyable experience. I was so happy, so upbeat, enjoying it. It was all hype and then just a nice, peaceful ending. I liked the Balkan influence stuff. It was really nice to hear that and the blend between that and the dance music. It was really enjoyable overall. But you guys, you let me know what you think. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said in the comments, do let me know. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, hello, good morning, hello, 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 good day, hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you, and God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say hello.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.